Game 5 as we head down to Lenovo Center for the matchup between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Carolina Hurricanes. Series is tied 2-2. Who's going to take Game 5? Me, JD, and Perlo are here to break it all down for you. So let's do it. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Thank you for tuning in to another special episode of Rico and Perlo's House of Exotic Jaime Pick Frolic. I am your host, Exotic Wagers. Game 5 on tap for you guys between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Carolina Hurricanes as we head down, like I said, to Lenovo Center. JD, Perlo, how has your hump day been?
Well, I can tell you, in my vocabulary, there's only now 2 days in the week: game day and off day. The other days, because I don't know what day it is anymore. It was, man. I just came back from Vegas about a little over 2 hours ago, uh, going back up for Game 6. But it was, man, it was fantastic there, and got spent one of the off days with Robert Carlson, Mr. All Star Bets. Came over to Circa, and we played some blackjack together and just kind of
Nice.
hung out. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, every day is a Saturday when you're in Vegas, or every day is a Saturday when you're Perlo Wisdom. Perlo, how
Yeah,
you
Yeah.
doing today?
yeah. Had a green day by completely screwing up on my bet. It was really good. Thought I bet Chatfield over 1.5 blocks, but I bet Chatfield under 1.5 blocks, and it hit. So that worked out really well. I also got the first five for Carolina, and they're not giving it all anymore. First five shots. That was 3 innings, and I had Carolina money line first period and third period, and then I missed a couple prop bets. But they're not giving the first five anymore. That's it. They got slammed, and they're not going to give it to you anymore. But apparently, so I can't bet it for this game. But it was a pretty great series that. I don't know how many people are watching it, but it should be. It's a great series.
No, the ratings are actually their ratings on ABC are some of the best ever that they have had.
Oh, right
It,
on.
it's been, yeah, it's been highly watched.
Oh,
They're doing
good.
really well.
Good.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good. Good to
Probably some
hear.
of that has to do with the Olympics, probably this year as well. But
Well, I think and potentially I do wonder if one of the other advantages is because they're able to cross promote having both the NBA final and Stanley Cup final. So I wonder in any small way if that helps them just being able to cross promote both.
and it also
In,
helps
in
like
addition to
tonight
the games
when
just being fantastic.
yeah, and it also helps tonight being like they've been kind of trading punches, and we've probably had a few nights where the games have been on the same day, but like tonight the NBA's on, and then if the NBA's off tomorrow, it's a good day to catch NHL. So you're catching, probably viewers that watch both. But yeah, I mean, looking at the hockey games, like it's just been
Maybe it's
a
just
roller
because
coaster of
hockey's getting
emotions, and
popular in the United States. That would be nice.
that would be
That'd
great
be
too.
real.
Uh, but yeah, going back to Game 4 and the series leading up to Game 5, it's just been a roller coaster of emotions. Like I said, I don't trust any team with a lead, even I guess when it's 4-0. Um, but yeah, both teams have. It seems like they've played or at least tried to play great defensively, but somehow both teams find a way to get the puck to the net, and somehow they're finding the back of the net. You got that
Well,
one, that
Carolina
the game
has
winner off the deflection off the skate and into the goal. Had That's how they had to get their game winner.
Yeah, I mean Carolina's continues to get themselves caught in odd man rush situations. Um, yeah, I mean look, you think about that first power play. I think it was the first power play that they had. I think Vegas had at least three opportunities. You had the Stone breakaway shorthanded, then I think it was Houghton followed up and fired over the net. But Carol, even up 3-1, Carolina was still giving up odd man rushes. So it's been great entertainment for the fans, and I'm sure it's a heart attack for the coaches.
Yeah, it wasn't a good player prop game for me. I think I hit one out of the 4 or 5 I had. All of the other ones I lost on the hook. So I think it was Martin Hook, Howden. Howden's only shot was a goal. I didn't play him for a goal. And then whoever else I had. But yeah, the only one I got was Jordan Stahl. And you got that with flying colors and even had an extra couple shots off of his back. And
Yeah,
he was getting them in any way he could. So, um, but as we,
it's unbelievable. Just to go back to Stahl for a second. After his first goal, I mean, he was as I was told. One of my buddies went to look. FanDuel still had him at 175-1 for Conn Smythe. Uh, I haven't gone back since we got on, but he was down to best price I saw was 6-1 for Conn Smythe last night, and I heard it's been going up anywhere from 7 to 20-1 for Conn Smythe.
it,
It's been pretty crazy. I ended up getting him at 100-1
I remember
before game.
seeing him score that first goal, and all I thought was JD said to take him for the consummate, and I should have done that. I knew I didn't, but yeah, I mean, he just continues to produce and find ways to be in the right place at the right time. Like that one
Yeah,
there would, that was kicked out towards him, and he ended up getting it there on his back. He was just in the right place in the right time. So, Furlow, any thoughts on the series up leading up to this one before we get into Game 5?
I was just hoping I got my draw out of the way to get 3 draws in the series. Hopefully, it's the next one. Um, I mean, like I've said before, I just think Carolina just keeps you honest, and then Vegas has learned that when they're playing pressure like that, they find ways to get in behind them. Like that Stone goal was, they look for their spots and they're finding them every once in a while. It's a pretty awesome back and forth series, and I as much as I think about it, I can't. I'm glad I didn't like take a single team really. Just take the 6 and the 7 and the draws and stuff like that, because it's pretty fascinating series. Now that Bussy is in, I mean, how did you think Bussy looked? He looked good, but I mean, didn't look fantastic. But
I thought he
uh,
looked good. He looked in control. I don't think I wouldn't fault him for the goal. Some people say he should have had the Howden goal. That was just too good a shot.
yeah,
Um,
that was a good shot. That was top corner.
yeah,
That was like
I didn't
cherry.
think. I thought that he made some big saves when he had to. He had Eichel in tight a couple once. He had Dorfeev twice in tight. I thought he had a good game. And when I look at on the other side, with Carter Hart, uh, the power play goal that was scored was a pizza that Braden McNabb. I don't know what happened. Like Braden McNabb had a chance to clear that puck out of the zone and just shuffleboard pass back to the point, and then the next thing you know, it's in the net. The Stall goal was just terrible defensive zone coverage, and he almost came up with it. I didn't think that Hart was terrible. And then I thought, the save that he made on Taylor Hall at 3-1. I mean, that the game could have been over right there. He stopped him on the breakaway coming out of the penalty box. So I don't know. I think I don't think there's any question on who you have to go back to for game 5.
5.
Although Rod wasn't definitive.
Yeah. I think he's not definitive to keep the suspense and everybody on their toes, but yeah, I
Yeah, I don't
think
think. Yeah, but I don't know. But like the gamesmanship doesn't make any sense. Like what are we doing here?
yeah.
You know, and Mitch Marner's not going to know the difference anyways.
Yeah. It doesn't matter to him.
No, no, that's nothing. It doesn't matter. He didn't. He just
Yeah,
stopped
he
paying
didn't
attention.
realize. Yeah, yeah, I agree. But I don't know. I I mean, we saw it before Game Four. We were like, they got to play Bussy, and we kind of guessed right. We were kind of all leaning that way. I would lean that way for Game Five. I would probably be surprised if they brought Anderson back in for Game Five, but um, yeah, I'm not the coach, and we're not the coaches, and we'll probably find that out tomorrow, either kind of right before. When did me and it was funny because I have left wing lock, and that's usually the one that notifies me first out of all of the goalie uh, websites that you have for who's in net. And as soon as
Yeah,
I got the notification, I went down and typed in Bussy and hit send, and then I look, and like right before mine slid in, JD slid in right above mine, and he put Bussy, and I was like,
right. Because
oh, just
I was standing with Elliot Friedman at the time, and he had told me that Bussy's parents just came over to say hi, and that's when he figured out, okay, if they're here, he's starting.
oh yeah,
Uh, so that's how we figured out, and they kind of said it. But the difference, we'll have a better chance of knowing in the morning because there will be a morning skate because of the games at 8 o'clock local time and not 5 o'clock local time. So there will be a morning skate tomorrow, most likely.
okay, yeah, we should know a little bit earlier. How was
Yeah.
uh, how was the energy for Game Four? Not to
Oh, it
backtrack
was great.
in Vegas,
It
it
was
was great.
fantastic. It was, yeah. I mean, and the pre-show is just they just do it right. Like they're one they can pull that stuff off in Vegas. They just
Yeah,
do it. They do their show is great. The building was electric. Uh, yeah, I mean, and then when they thought, when they thought they scored, when McNabb thought he had scored, the place is going bonkers. But you know, uh, I turned to one of my buddies. I go, "Well, if it was the NBA, it would have counted
yeah,
because he did get the shot off before zero."
yeah, yeah. That's true.
But I mean, that wasn't even a question. It was a great atmosphere. It was, I mean, it's just
And that's the other
like
thing
I said,
too. It's like, what?
I was just saying, I feel privileged to be able to be like, I don't take for granted the fact that I'm allowed to be in that building and I have a media pass. It's just, man, I don't know. I
Mm-hmm.
just feel very lucky.
It's like winning the lottery. You
It,
know?
it, it is. And just, yeah, I mean, and then you get to, yeah, whatever. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
My, I would equalize to that equivalent. Another thing would be like getting into the Masters. That's one thing that I would ever
Yes.
want to do is just to watch, not even play. I mean, to play would be another thing, but that's that. I think the odds of winning that are worse than winning the Powerball. It's like
Yeah.
you can put in
Oh,
every
to
year,
be
and
able to, to lottery for a ticket.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lottery for a
Yeah.
ticket, and you're more
Yeah.
than likely to get the lottery for a practice round than you are for
Yeah.
an actual day of play. But I don't know. I
Right.
can dream. Maybe one of these days, I can go to a Stanley Cup and a Masters tournament. But getting into Game Five, Vegas. I got it pulled up here on the screen. It looks like they're plus 135. Carolina minus 153. Over under set at a flat six. I know earlier today there was, I think, one book that still had 5.5. I haven't looked at it yet. Most of them were rolling up to six. And I mean, I agree.
I'm even seeing 6.5.
Yeah. And we're starting to see 6.5s. I mean, you got the under
Yeah.
betters believers that they're gonna be an under pretty soon, but I'm based on what I've seen, I'd be leaning to more for both teams to score three than I would be taking the under, because I think
Yeah.
that's hit in almost every game. So if not every game,
It has hit in every game.
um, and I think it's starting to look like maybe I should dabble into that, because I think even though if the defenses tighten up, these two teams are just too good. And I think you could have an excellent goalie. The goalies have been great, but I just think the players are. I mean that breakaway goal that Was it the one that Marner put in behind the skate or
No,
who
Stone.
jinked
Last night?
Stone? Yes, Stone. That Stone
Stone.
one,
Yeah.
correct. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if players are gonna do that, there's no way there's gonna be an under. I mean, look at it. Game 3, we had 0-0 in the first period, and that ended up
Right.
being whatever. And this one, we had what, 4 in the first period, 3 in the first period. It was
3.
2-1,
No, 4. 4. 3-1. It was 3-1
3-1.
at the end of the
Yeah.
first.
So,
Yeah.
and like me, like a dummy, I put in one of my parlays that I decided to sprinkle last minute. I did under first period 2.5 is one of my legs, and that went right out the fucking door real quick.
Mm-hmm.
um, but yeah, so game 5, going back to Carolina, um, I believe the total is actually hit more higher, or at least higher scoring in Carolina games than they have in Vegas games, just in general. But
In
based
general,
on the
I
first,
understand. Drake, can
like
you
like
expand on
say
that?
like in the first 10 games, the last 10 games
Oh,
between
yeah,
these
but
two teams.
you can't. I mean, I don't think
Yeah,
that's relevant.
and but I mean, even looking at the first 4 games, I was gonna say there's nothing that has shown me an under in any of these games.
Right. No.
So I would be more willing to play the 5.5 straight, if even a 6, if you can find a flat 6. If there's 5.5s, they're still out there and playable. I wouldn't
No,
mind
I'm
going
seeing
that round.
6 at minus 120.
Okay. So, and I'm sure you can, if you wanted to take the 5.5, you could parlay it with something. I don't think you can parlay it with both teams to score 2. Because I'm pretty sure I've tried that before. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go back to the Vegas plus 2.5 and both teams to score 2. I got it at minus 125. I thought that was great odds. Not to say that Vegas is going to win, but coming off of a loss, seems to be more hungry. Carolina, just like
Well, so
Carolina's record. What are they? What are they? 9-0 or something?
they're
Carolina, I
four. So
believe.
Carolina's 14-0. It's won 14 straight off a loss. 11 in the regular season, 3 in the playoffs. The Golden Knights have only lost once back to back under Torts, and that was games 2 and 3 to Utah. And they have won 9 consecutive odd numbered games in a series in the playoffs. So games 1, 3, 5, 7. They've won 9 straight.
So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. I think, and sidewise, I'm not taking a side. Um, I think either team can win. I just think both teams are going to keep it close, and both teams are going to get more than 2 goals. And that's my whole.
Yeah.
And then I'm also going right back to Jordan Stahl. He was the only player prop that cashed for me. I got him at minus 130 on Bovada for over one and
For
a half
what, a
shots.
point?
Over
You
one
got
and a half
minus
shots.
130. I only got one, and I got 140
Yeah,
Wait,
Bovada
for
had it,
what
and I
now?
actually have money on that book.
for over 1.5 shots.
Yeah,
Oh, shots.
That's my
Ah.
favorite
shots.
play tonight tomorrow. It's my favorite play. Jordan
Yeah,
Stahl over 1.5 shots. I laddered it to 2.5 at plus 185.
and I know Howden didn't get it last game, but he had been great at over that 1.5, and I think he had three straight games with 3+ goals or 3+ shots or something like that. And of course, I took him last game, and didn't happen. Hey, Alex, thanks for tuning in. We got some Ice Guys family in here. Mark,
Oh, right on.
I know he's usually on
Alex is
Ice
in.
Guys
Nice,
stream, but
Alex.
thank you guys for tuning in.
Dog and draw
Alex
for
likes the
you,
dog and the
Alex.
draw.
I like the draw. We need the draw. Both Alex and I have the same thing. 3 draws in the series. Both of us have
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
was
when
I'm
the
playing draw
gonna
draw
I'm
man
last night,
when the draw man had the same thing as me, I felt even better about the bet.
but
so both teams to score 3 is at plus 200. It was at plus 220 in game 4. Or yeah, game 4. Um but I'm going to go with Vegas. I'm going to go with the, like you had the trend with Carolina off a loss. I'm going to go with Vegas and take the plus money. I mean, not my best bet would still be both teams at plus 2.5 and over 4.5
Yeah, I
at
mean they
plus
have been
103.
trading punches. It's been a seesaw back and forth. One going right back to the other. So Vegas would be the trend, and I
Well,
think they have a good
it's
shot at
just,
winning it.
yeah. I mean, it's just again, their trend of just like similar to what Carolina's was coming off a loss. And then yeah, I'm with you. Howden is now down to plus 240 for a goal. It's the best price I saw. You can still get Stahl at plus 400, and I saw his assist is plus 265.
Yeah.
Kind of hard not to touch
Yeah, I gotta
Jordan
take
Stahl right now.
Stall for a goal. I had Stall.
Yeah,
I had Stall yesterday for one of my little tiny bets that I play. Yeah, you gotta take Stall for sure.
And I
He's
would
just
say if you like
crushing.
Vegas, maybe you look at Marner over 1.5 points. Um,
Yeah,
yeah. He had no shots last game after 10 the game before.
but he did have
you
an
want to be
assist. I
really
had a
daring.
leg in a parlay for him for that,
Yes.
and so I think he could get a goal and an assist, especially if you like Vegas. But over 1.5 points, I'm sure we'll get it.
Now,
The
if you
flat
like
three.
Carolina, go ahead.
Sorry, the flat three for Vegas is plus 110 if anybody's interested. I don't mind that either.
Wait, the
Go ahead.
flat 3 for Vegas, where BetMGM?
Yep, it's plus 110.
Why would you show me that stamp? I don't want to know that. Like, they're giving me all his half a point line. Like, I'm not
You
gonna
could
bet a half
split it. The
point.
minus 1.5 is, or minus 1.5. The over 2.5 on DK is minus 140, and the flat three is plus 110 if you want to split it. I might do that actually.
Wait, say that again, Prillo. The
On DK, the over 2.5, last I saw, I better check. Over 2.5 for Vegas was minus 140 last I saw.
okay.
And the flat three on BetMGM is plus 110. So if you want, you could split it. And then, you know,
Oh, I see. Yeah,
so
yeah,
if it falls on the three, you can get the minus 240. Then again, if
Yeah,
they only score two,
yeah.
you're screwed. I mean, if you like the
I
bet,
mean,
you like the bet. So
I think if you like Vegas to score three, you just take both teams to score three because I count on Carolina
Yeah,
scoring three, and then you'll get paid out
which is
at
at
the
plus
three number.
200.
You'll get paid out at the three number instead of pushing.
I might go many ways here. Right. Minus
I was
240,
looking.
minus 145 on DK now. It was minus 140.
I was looking at if you like Carolina, I was like Stankoven to score and Carolina to win, but it's only plus 300, which I think that sucks.
That's not very good.
Yeah, I was
And that's at
wishing I would have took
FanDuel.
him for a goal last game, and didn't take very long for me to remind me that I didn't bet it. Get
Right.
30 seconds into the game.
Well, at least the pain was over quickly.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and that's
Uh,
another thing too. It's like if I'm gonna lose a bet, I'd rather be way fucking off than lose on the hook and be, hopeful up until the last second.
I would
and
lean
it's even
Vegas
worse.
here.
That prop is even worse at DraftKings. It's plus 292. That's garbage. Stankoven to score and Carolina to win.
Yeah.
And I only mention it just because they're 10-0 when he scores.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. That's why I was wondering why you were thinking that. Yeah, if you like him to win, I'm not sure I like him to win. I don't like him in travel spots like this. I kind of like Vegas better in the travel
Vegas plays
spot.
good on the
Well,
road.
And
Vegas has
like
a
you
nicer
said,
playing. I think that's why I like them. They've got a nicer team playing.
okay. And also, like you said, the trend and plus money,
Yeah,
you might as well take Vegas if you're going to do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get to much. I mean, I might probably get to a long shot. You know me, I got to do a long shot parlay of some sort, same game parlay for the game. But outside of that, I don't think I'm gonna get to many more
I'm gonna
plays
try
outside of the
bet.
two I played.
I think I'm gonna try betting Chatfield over this time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Over block shots.
I mean, it'd been consistent up until last game, so
That's funny. I've been betting him
same
every
thing with
single, and
Howden.
the one time he goes under, I actually have him for an under. But
Oh, the other
I think
person I had
Chatfield
was
will go over it tomorrow. Again,
the other guy I
I'm gonna
had
go
that
back.
didn't hit that I had was Carlson. He only had
Yeah.
one, and
Yeah,
he had
I
that
had
one
him
early.
too.
Fuck.
Scored a goal but didn't get.
Yeah, I had Chatfield block shots, Carlson, Stahl, Howden, and Martin Hook, all for 2 shots. They all got 1 shot except for Stahl, which I think he ended up with like 4 or 5. Mm,
Trying to see what.
that Aho line continues to kind of be. Aho's only had a goal in I think one of the 13 games, something like that.
Stone's gone over 3 straight, for shots. It's been feeling good.
Yeah. Dorofeyev, that was the best I've seen him play in a while.
Yeah, it was, and he still didn't get over his shots.
He didn't get to 3?
No, they must have stack corrected him. He only got 2.
It's interesting.
Yep.
The other one, did I'm trying to remember, did Rasmus Anderson get his?
Oh yeah, he was
Yesterday?
the only one I didn't take, and I saw him get a
Yeah, he
shot
got
early, and
4.
I'm like, nope, he only got one.
Oh, sorry, wrong. That was the game before. He only got 1.
Five
That's right.
5 attempts, 1 shot.
Okay.
Stahl ended with 4. He's had 9 shots in the last 2 games on 11 attempts. Good shooting percentage.
I think
He
I'm
only
going to go back
shoots
to
when he's got
Carlson. A little
a lane
parlay
for
with
shooting.
Carlson.
What's that now?
No, I said he's
I
got
think
a good shooting percentage. 9 shots on 11 attempts. He only takes shots when he's got a good angle to get it on net or get it on goalie, it seems like. Or the right place, right time, like I said.
Wait, Cal Saul says your introduction is playing over top of you. Really?
11 attempts.
I don't hear that.
Shots when he's got a good angle to get it on net. Your introduction is playing over. Oh, you said it was me. He must have been.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's him. Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, maybe he probably had another window with the YouTube stream.
Yeah, it's
Got confused
what
him or
was it?
something.
Wolf Coast got us said third period over is going over. That's been happening. Yeah, it's third period over. He's been hitting quite a bit.
One of the guys I follow on IG, Rico Locks, he's a Carolina fan. And he likes Jarvis for an anytime goal. He's streaming right now on IG.
Carolina hasn't been having very good second periods, and they actually that's been like it all year. It's been there. I might take Vegas.
Perla, they're being outscored 9-1 in the series. Now they've flipped it in the third period. They own the third period.
I'm going to take that Vegas. That's what I'll take a little bit on that. I'm going to have several bets on this game like I usually do. I think I'll take that.
Likes third period over. I don't know how that's done, but I'm pretty sure it's done great based on all the comebacks we've seen.
So what do I got? I got Stahl over Carlson.
I'll add 3 shots.
It's the second period money line.
I want him to continue.
Vegas is plus 112 second period money line.
Okay.
Yeah, can you parlay Carolina first period with Vegas money line second period? Probably can.
Well, you know what? We can check.
Yeah, I'm
I
sure
feel
you
more
can.
comfortable about
I've done
that
it
than
before. You can do
the
that.
puck line.
I like.
Any-
I'm not sure I like Carolina first period. I think Vegas. I don't know. I Besides that one game, both teams' scores come in every single, hadn't they? Or at least over anyway. It was just a 0-0. But second period,
Yeah, I think you
Yeah, I'm
can
not
take
crazy
them
about the first period money line because we've had zero.
0-0s or ties.
We've had 1-0-0. We've had a one, and we've
I actually don't mind the draw first period. I play that in the regular season a lot.
the Knicks are down
Certain
by 7. I mean, I
What, they're
can't believe.
coming back?
Yeah, they're
Wow.
down by 7 with five with under
Oh,
just
okay,
under 5
Rico's
to
watching
play.
that game. The Rico locks, not Rico, other Rico.
Hmm.
But I bet them. I was pissed. So I think it was in the second period or first period. I said, I'm going to bet on the Knicks because they were down like 15 and the spread was 11. So I
It's
bet
now
the
4.
spread. So I bet the spread at 11 and a half. And then like 2 minutes later, the spread was 17. Like, fuck, I should have took
Wow.
17 because they were down almost 30. Uh, they were down like 27 or 25 when I, but yeah, I, oh, I bet Nick's money line.
Oh, where'd you get that
I,
at?
it was like, I want to say it was 375, but I only put like, I think a quarter unit or a half. I don't know. We'll see. It probably could have got better odds when it was closer to halftime because I took it early. But all right. Do we have anything else? How long have we been on? Only 30 minutes.
Um, I think the only thing I was going to look at, I saw that Stone over 1.5 was pretty juicy. I was trying to see what his 2.5 was.
Did Hall hit last game? He
Plus
was the only one.
170 for Stone over 2.5.
You got Stahl has had, or I'm sorry, Hall,
Oh, I like
Taylor
that.
Hall.
He's
Taylor
been
Hall's
going over
had
three
three straight
games in a
games with
row
three
going over
plus
that. You might
shots.
as well take that.
Wait, hang on, Pearl. Drake. Say that again.
Uh, Taylor Hall, he's had three straight games with three plus shots on goal, and he is plus 138 on Bally Bet and plus 125 or plus 110 on all other books. And I was actually contemplating taking him in the last time, and I didn't take him, and I ended up taking Carlson. That didn't happen. But his volume
Um,
in the last five, I mean, he's like shooting
yeah.
7, 8, 9, 6 attempts last four. And he was one of the other ones of the conversation for Conn Smythe. I know that line in general, but I mean, he's also had 7 straight games with at least two. If you're looking for a parlay piece at plus 110 or plus 125, you should be able to get like minus 180 for a
Wait.
parlay leg. That's something
Yeah.
you're
So
interested
10 shots. Yeah, 4, 3, and 3. Okay.
Good plus money prop. Been stanky having that
Let me
lately.
see.
Been quiet though.
Let's
Oh,
Walker.
San Antonio's up
Walker.
by 7. Guess they came
Wow.
back with a
Walker's not good. Blake.
oh
Ash says it's a
4.
4 point game.
Yeah, they're trading threes right now.
That first
Wow.
that first half, the Spurs, they broke the record for most threes in a
Oh, did
finals
they?
game in a half. Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know how many they had. I just heard the stat right before we went live because I was lowering the volume, but that's what they were talking about. They said they broke the most threes ever in championship history, most and a half.
Okay.
They
So you
couldn't
want to
hit
just
that.
kind of like review what we're
Recap.
going with at this point?
Yeah. So
Okay.
we
Oh,
can
yo.
recap. For me, I am on Vegas plus 2.5 and both teams to score two. It's minus 125. I think I got that over six. I did bet this yesterday, so I don't know if the odds are still the same. Yes, minus 125 on Fanatics. And I actually had a boost. I boosted it to even money, even 100. But I gave out minus 125 because that's what the public would have done. But I'm on that.
There-
And I'm on Jordan Stahl over 1.5 shots, minus 130 on Bovada. That is a 2 unit. JD.
I've got both teams plus 2.5 and over 4.5 at plus 103. That's going to be that's a 3 unit play for me. I'm going to go half unit on Vegas at plus 126. Um, I've got like pizza money plays on a Howden goal, a Stall goal, and a Stall assist. I do like that over 1.5 shots for Stall at minus 145. So I'm a little. I like the Vegas team total over 2.5. I'm probably gonna have to. I didn't see what Carolina's numbers were for their team total, and I'll keep riding Vegas at second period money line.
Did you mention the both teams? Did you mention the both teams for three?
I'm not sure if I'm going to pull the trigger on it. I like the over 6 at minus 120,
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm
but
gonna do it either, but that is something I'm looking at, and I also might get to Taylor Hall over shots.
yeah, the Hall and Stone. I think we hit one of them, and you know, it means
Yes.
just coming away with some small plus money.
Perlo, what you
Still
got in the
kind of
blender?
playing around with. I'm still kind of playing around with it, but
That's what she said.
Yeah,
I know.
just
Just
turn your
like yes,
camera off, Perlo.
just yesterday. What's that? Turn my
Turn your
camera off.
camera off. You're just playing around with
If
it.
you're just playing with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
until I start
picks up
doing
by one.
something serious, and then I can turn the camera back on again. Okay, I took Hannafin over 1.5 block shots and Stone over 1.5 shots on goal at plus 120 parlay. Um, I got Vegas. I got everything you guys have except for Vegas money line second period. You have Stall. I got Stall, but I got a laddered Stall over shots, but laddered. And what else did I have there? Just wait. Threw me off. Hannafin, yes. Second period money line, Stall, laddered. Hart over 9 point. I took the Hart over saves first period again. It's minus 140, 9.5. I think Carolina's going to come out hard on that one. And I took it for half a unit. And that's it right now. Might have more later. Might look at some more plays later. But I'm thinking about something like, well, we got the 2.5. I think that's everything. What you guys got and those little plays. It's probably it. It's probably it.
All right,
All right. Well,
let's
that'd
make
be
some
a good
money.
segue to tell them where to find the rest of your plays if you end up getting to some. Perlo.
Yeah, you go winnable. Go to winnable on Perlo at Perlo's NHL POW. It's highlighted up on my profile. You can hit that and get all my plays there. I just did a puck in deep with Lyle Richardson. We talked about, of course, the Larkin stuff. We talked about the coaching changes and all that kind of stuff. It just came out today. And tomorrow night, go on my channel because I'll be probably doing a watch along for the game tomorrow night. We've been having fun with that. They're only 4 hours long, so don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Go check it out. We usually talk afterwards, and that's just search Perlo Wisdom on YouTube. You'll probably find it. I keep on saying I'm going to put the link down in the chat, and then I forget. I got to remember that. I got to write that down in my journal. Write that down in my journal. I'm going to put the link down in the chat. And I don't think you can put a link in the comments here, can you?
You can.
Can you?
I think you can. I know you do
All
it
right.
for your restream, right? Like when you want people to.
Yeah, but I don't know if you can do YouTube links. I'll try it while you guys are talking.
Oh,
I'll give it a shot.
okay.
Yeah.
And JD, I know you're going to be traveling. You got anything going on
No,
Visa?
I got bright and early, 6:15 a.m. Pacific, 9:15 Eastern time on VSiN tomorrow. And at this point, that's it. Head off to Vegas on Friday for Game 6 on Sunday. The Cup, regardless, will be in the house on Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Always a good
it
thing.
was in the house the other day, according to your photo.
Well, it was at Circa on what night was that? Whatever night, Saturday night. They had the Cup at Circa. I had a picture with
Nice.
my date. She was my date. Everybody was staring at her.
Yeah, no kidding. I would have been too.
Yeah,
As long as you look at the menu, as long as you don't order anything, right?
that's right. That thing was a chick magnet
Yeah.
and a
And for
sausage
me,
fest all at the same time.
yeah. And for me, you can find me on YouTube, X, Instagram, Twitch, and now Winnable. Get all of my official plays for free. Just click the link in any one of those and join the Legacy Sports Discord, or you can join through Winnable and get my plays via Telegram, email, or text message. And I think that is it. So for Perlo, JD, I am Exotic Wagers. Enjoy your evening. Good luck on all of your bets. And we will catch you guys on the next one, which will be probably Friday night for Perlo, Saturday morning for me.
Yeah.
But everybody else, have a good evening, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.